Hello, I'm David Chastain with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This will get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news of some unsettling developments around the world. But firstly, in the US, it's not just setbacks on the domestic program for the new Trump administration. The evidence on the trade front seems to be going against them as well. American CEOs are ignoring the NAFTA threat and raising output at their Mexican facilities. Mexico actually recorded an unexpected trade surplus in February, and that was driven largely by rising demand for pickups and SUVs, and Mexico's share of North American automotive production topped 20% through 2 months. American voter consumers are not joining in any trade boycott, and car makers notice this sort of behaviour. In South Africa, a power play is unfolding between the President and his Finance Minister. The Finance Minister has been recalled immediately for an investor roadshow in London. The President wants banks to support businesses owned by his friends, the Gupta brothers, but the Finance Minister is seeking a court decision against the move. A decision on that is imminent. Markets punish the South African currency on the development. In China, iron ore futures sank to their lowest in more than 6 weeks, extending a 5-day losing streak as speculative investors continued their exodus amid mounting concerns about demand and growing stockpiles at major ports. And staying in China, official data shows that bank assets grew more than 6% in the 3 months to December. This data has not been published for a full year yet, but a 6% rise in just 90 days indicates how fast credit is expanding in the Middle Kingdom. Total commercial banking assets now exceed $877 billion, 76% of which are lending, 11% with bond investments, and 13% with bank equity investments in other enterprises. In Europe, trouble is growing in Greece again. Their beleaguered banking system has taken a fresh hit from the country's shaky bailout talks this year, registering its worst deposit outflows since the height of its debt crisis in the summer of 2015. In New York, the US Treasury 10-year yield is down a little today, now at 2.37%. Local swap rates are falling again and flattening. In fact, the 2-10 curve is at its flattest level in a month, and given today's Wall Street shifts, they are likely to fall and flatten again today. Oil prices are essentially unchanged at just under $48 for the US benchmark, while the Brent benchmark is under $51 a barrel. Data shows that American oil and gas producers are protecting themselves from lower prices with financial hedges. The gold price is up $6 to $1,254 an ounce. And in Germany, thieves have stolen a 100-kilo, $1 million Canadian gold coin in a brazen heist. The New Zealand dollar starts today holding on to yesterday's small gains against the greenback at 70.5 US cents. On the cross rate, the Kiwi dollar is at 92.5 Aussie cents, and against the euro at 64.9 euro cents. The TWI is at 75.2. I'm David Chastain. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.